Young Lions offensive line has its hands full here.
First down and 20. The heat again, Lule. Another penalty flag, and it looks like another hold here off the edge as they were coming at Travis Lule.
Holding BC number 58. That penalty's declined. Second down.
Ted Laurent continues to demonstrate why he is one of the league's most dominant defensive tackles. Just a rip move right through the center. Cam Thorne in the ballgame following the injury to Tommy Draheim at left tackle. That bounced Jason Foster out to tackle. Thorne, who played D-line during his career at University of Guelph, in a tough battle with Big Ted Laurent.
Looked like Jason Foster may have moved. This might be a procedure call. Cats did jump. Jason Foster again moving up from center to left tackle.
Procedure. BC number 66. 5-yard penalty, remains second down.
Former NFLer, his dad played as well in the NFL. There's Jason Foster moving out to protect the blind side of Travis Lule, penalized.
I mean, this is just a flinch with all sorts of black jerseys flying around. Guys moving around, secondary and linebackers are trying to time up their blitzes. And as an offensive lineman, sometimes you get a little bit antsy trying to beat a guy to the spot. And that's likely what led to that early movement for Foster.
Second down and large. They decide to hand it off to Andrew Harris. Will not even get to the initial line of scrimmage, a pickup of 9. So very pedestrian night for Andrew Harris compared to the last couple of weeks. And you can credit that Hamilton Tiger Cat defense as he limps to the sideline. Again, having his ankle surgically repaired in the offseason. Took him a while to get that healed and rehabbed. He's being attended to right now on the sideline. Leone is going to angle this one, but Banks still has it. Brandon Banks down by 3 Lions, a 7-yard return. Banks has 2 TDs. The Cats lead 37-12 here in Hamilton tonight. Former star out of East Carolina, Emmanuel Davis, had a birthday to remember last week.
They sure did. Got things rolling defensively. Not 1, but 2 pick sixes against the Winnipeg Blue Bombers. En route to being named one of the CFL's Performers of the Week. Bringing his total, by the way, to 3 interception return touchdowns on the season.
All against the Winnipeg Blue Bombers. Emmanuel Davis hails from Manteo, North Carolina. Hamilton Tiger Cats ammo defensively has been, if we're going to make a turnover, we're going to turn it to points, and we may not give it to the offense to do that. Scoop and score tonight with Eric Norwood. Pick sixes. Flying start. Far side, Luke Tasker. Second and medium, TJ Lee in on the tackle.
Well, Luke Tasker had such a breakout sophomore season with the Hamilton Tiger Cats. He and Zach Collaros developed quick chemistry. 1,000-yard year for the Cornell product, Tasker.
Well, Zach Collaros will spread them out again. Hawley stays in. Looked like somebody jumped. Penalty flag. What a spiral here. And that's going to be interference, it looks like. But there was an initial penalty as well. Looking for Tolliver. Ronnie Yell shielding him. Made contact downfield with Terrence Tolliver.
It looked like the defensive end, David Menard, looked like the man who jumped initially.
This could be a double whammy against the Lions.
Offside. BC number 78. That penalty's declined. Pass interference, BC number 25. Spot a foul, automatic, first down.
We'll take a look at the tail end of that play. Yell and Tolliver doing battle down the sidelines. And you can see Ronnie Yell is not playing the football, but rather playing the man.
Under 6 minutes to play, third quarter. Tiger Cats looking to make it 4 wins in a row. Running real hot right now. Collaros lets it fly. Tasker again. There he goes. Luke Tasker. Foot race. Down inside the 15-yard line. Another one for cool hands Luke.
And Zach Collaros does a pretty nice job protecting himself here as the defenders come in full tilt at him as he steps up to throw this one. It looks like he's going to get just blasted by Craig Rowe, but kind of turns his body just as he releases that one to avoid taking the brunt of it. He lets it go to his favorite target from a year ago, Luke Tasker.
In the score zone, flipping it off. Ray Hawley. Ronnie Yell is there, so too Adam Bighill. Couple yards. Looks like Collaros will air it out again and again. The Hamilton Tiger Cats have been exceptional in the red zone. One of the top teams in the Canadian Football League.
Well, it's interesting to watch the Tiger Cats run game, and in this contest in particular, how little of their running attack has been targeted between the tackles. Whether it's been Hawley or whether it's been one of the receivers carrying the ball, everything has been on the perimeter.
And they've been number 1 in the CFL in this situation. Second down. Collaros goes end zone. Oh, what a catch! It's a touchdown! Luke Tasker. You've just made the highlight reel, young man. Spectacular.
Second on the night, second on the season. For number 17, Luke Tasker.
Sports Center, here you come.
All right, you have a great view of it right here. Terrific protection, allows Collaros to step up.
Oh,
Wide
that
open.
is such a good catch.
Yeah, another great adjustment from Tasker. We saw it. And there you see it even better, the full extension. Well, going backwards to go and get that one.
That's top 10 material, folks. On the season so far, we've seen some great ones.
Looking like your daddy out there. Looking like your daddy out there.
Looking like your daddy out there. Daddy would be proud right now. His son, former All-Pro Steve Tasker. One of the great special teams players.
Well, I'll tell you what, Rod, as nice as that catch was, I think the route was even better. You're going to see Tasker release. He's going to push outside, and then the move he makes to get back inside absolutely turns the halfback. TJ Lee inside. Oh, there it is. Gets him completely twisted and trying to regain his balance.
Well, again, Kent Austin often sung the praises of a guy that he used to coach at Cornell. Luke Tasker comes by his talent quite naturally, but also talked about having a guy like Andy Fantuz. You lose Andy Fantuz for an extended period of time, you lose an awful lot.
Yeah, you sure do. And we talked about it in the first half. Part of Fantuz's value within this offense is his knowledge of the system. He becomes versatile because he's a guy who understands it well enough that you can plug him in any system and running any route. And Tasker really is the other guy within the Hamilton Tiger Cats offense who can do that.
Well, right now the Cats are in full pound mode. We have a whistle. We have a bit of an intruder on the field. He'll be escorted off.
As you see, Jeff Matthews, another one of Kent Austin's Cornell products, and the number 2 quarterback here for the Cats, getting warmed up a little bit.
Really good quarterback, showed great promise Cornell. Tommy Condell. And then, of course, preseason play as well here.
And you know, Rod, it becomes a question in a game like this for both teams. At what point do you get your starting quarterback out of the game?
Well, especially Travis Lulay, who's
How far did he make it?
that flight back is going to need a lot of ice. Taking so many hits tonight to run for his life. And a chance, valuable chance for Jeff Matthews. The last time the Cats played against Winnipeg, Zach Collaros stayed in the ballgame for an awfully long time, even with a big lead. Maybe a chance now for Matthews to get some reps. And those reps are invaluable, as people are projecting Matthews to be a guy that could be a potential starter in the CFL somewhere down the road. Another gang tackle by the Cats, who are rolling right now.
And Byron Archambault, former Montreal Carabins star, in on that one.
Hamilton, Dwayne, has scored 30-plus points now in 4 straight games, and their defense isn't giving up much. That's why they're streaking right now.
Yeah, this is a team that's clicking on all cylinders, and their confidence just grows with each successive week.
And when they play here, Pigskin Pete gets them going. Hamilton Tiger Cats finish off their opposition. Undefeated at Tim Hortons. Lulay, hit screen. Down goes Courtney Taylor, Courtney Stephen. Collision of the Courtneys on the far side. Courtney Stephen rises up, big defensive play again.
A big hit out there by Courtney Stephen, the Canadian, playing out on the corner. Guy who started his college career at Wilfrid Laurier out of Turner Fenton High School in Brampton. Finished up his last couple of years at Northern Illinois.
This crowd tonight has been loud from the beginning. Full throw. Here comes Mike Daly on the blitz. Trying to knock it down. And it's a pickoff. And it's Eric Harris. Why wouldn't he score? That's all this defense does. Another pick six touchdown for the Hamilton Tiger Cats. They're going to run out of steam for that whistle. This defense scores more points than some offenses in this league.
Well, they're outscoring the BC Lions right now. Watch for the free safety right behind the goalpost. Mike Daly's going to time it up, hit the A-gap, and just fights off the cut block by Shaq Murray-Lawrence, who's in there running back. But his pressure on Lulay creates the opportunity. Looked like he even got a piece of that one. So that leads to an errant throw, a rushed pass. Eric Harris, the latest defender to score for the Hamilton Tiger Cats, their 7th defensive touchdown already this season.
Point after again from Medlock. That is now 83 points this season off of turnovers. And an immediate pick six. There are flags everywhere. Tempers are getting a little frayed now as the BC Lions are getting spanked tonight in Hamilton. .220 to go. Hamilton has 51 points right now. We've still got another quarter to play.
Major foul, unnecessary roughness, Hamilton, number 55. Major foul, unnecessary roughness, BC, number 90. Penalties offset. We have a kickoff.
4-1, good job, baby.
touchdown play for the Ticats. You've got to need exchange responsibilities. That's the free safety in name Daly, but the guy dropping back to play free safety is Eric Harris at the bottom of your screen. Daly becomes a linebacker in essence. He blitzes. Murray Lawrence has got to stand up, take him up high instead of going for the cut. As Daly fights that off, jumps, gets a hand on that football, and it ends up in the hands of the guy he's trading spots with, Eric Harris.
Jeff Reinbold, special teams coordinator. He's loving this. Zach Collaros, Emmanuel Davis. He's usually the guy going to the end zone on pick sixes. Eric Harris, you've joined the club. The club is growing play by play. Here's the thing, you're up 51 to 12. And you're going to put another quarterback in. And it's not like you're going to lay down. The issue for the BC Lions is the Hamilton Tiger Cat defense will never lay down. And they could still put more points on the board. That's the way this team plays. They're vultures.
Well, they just gained momentum, and now it's on to the next quarterback, and this is a good decision for Jeff Tedford and the BC Lions. Some nights your team just doesn't have it, and there's no sense trotting Travis Lulay out there and putting him at any unnecessary risk. And again, as was talked about last week in a similar situation, it's important to get your backup quarterback reps when you have the opportunity.
Travis Lulay foreshadowed this yesterday. He said if his team could not withstand the initial surge, similar to last week, Winnipeg in here, it will be a tough night. It wasn't a tough night. It was a brutal night for the BC Lions. Down 21-0, 31-1. And even worse news right now for the BC Lions is that Solly is down. Solomon Elimimian, last year's MVP in the league, MOP, most outstanding defensive player. Looks like they're going to be able to get him to his feet. There's a guy who also plays the same way, whether he's up 30 or down 30, but this doesn't look good for Sol Elimimian.
Any weight at all on that right leg. And that's a much greater concern than anything happening on the scoreboard.
Season for the ages last year. Sol Elimimian, first ever true defensive player to. There he goes down there, and he holds his ankle right away to win the MOP. Matthew will try to get us an update, but needless to say, it doesn't look like he's coming back in this ball game. Shaq Murray Lawrence is going to get some touches now at tailback. John Beck's into the game, a former NFLer, played with the Dolphins and the Redskins over 6 years, had 7 starts. Played out of BYU.
A long line of great quarterbacks coming out of that Cougars program.
Frustrating night for Travis Lulay. Got to bank this one. Forget about it. Cat's still coming. Beck now throws it in, threads the needle. And a first down for Courtney Taylor. Just over a minute to go, third quarter.
Again, valuable reps for John Beck. Let him get a little bit of confidence. He's a guy who missed much of training camp in the early portion of the season due to illness. So he's kind of in catch-up mode as it is on the 2015 season. Justin Hickman taking a knee and subbing out late here for the Tiger Cats.
Looks like he got nicked up, so Brian Hall comes in. That was the first down, by the way, for the BC Lions in this quarter. Concern around Solomon Elimimian. One of the true great players in this game. will take it the rest of the way. Back again to Taylor once more. Nice spin on the far side. Pickup of about 9, make it 8.5 yards. Will be second down.
Pretty good start here for John Beck. A couple of quick completions. Nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly.
One of those players who wears the glove on one hand. The throwing handle. Gloveless. So they continue to work on Saul. First down. Shaq Murray-Lawrence, who gets a chance to come home with the BC Lions. Who played at UNLV, earned the nickname Mini Shaq.
Yeah, speedster guy who the CFL Combine this year set a new 40-yard dash record, then had broken by his old high school relay teammate Tavon Campbell minutes later.
Last play of the quarter, Beck airs it out. That will be interference. Looking for Sean Gore, targeted for the first time tonight. Would have been a 35-yard pickup. Dave Foxcroft. And they're saying it's offensive interference. You saw Sean Gore's reaction.
Penalties decline. The play is incomplete. It will be second down.
Now look
That's the end of the third quarter.
So the end of the third quarter. We'll see. As you can see, Gore fighting, and that is a good call.
Yeah, Gore got his hands on that arm and back.
15 minutes to go, mercifully, for the BC Lions. The Ticats party continues at home. They lead large.
With the Bell TV app, you can bring your home TV service with you anywhere you go. So you can indulge your sci-fi side in the park. Watch your favorite drama in your favorite coffee shop. Or catch up on last night's late night on your morning commute. Watch over 120 live and on-demand channels from your tablet and smartphone. Only with the Bell TV app.
It's in the game, and it's around the game. Before it, after it, and right in the middle of it. It's what you'd expect, and it's what you'd never have guessed. It's simple and not so simple. It's hard to explain, but whatever it is, it's more than just the game.
Great Canadian football at its best.
CFL single game tickets now on sale. Go to cfl.ca/tickets for details.
Every bottle of Sleeman has a past. Shady past. On Canadian streets, temperance was the word. Not a drop of Sleeman beer was anywhere to be found. Unless you knew where to look. Under the very nose of the law, Sleeman flowed in tunnels crisscrossing Guelph. Almost 100 years later, the tunnels are back.
Check specially marked cases for your chance to win exclusive entry to the Sleeman Speakeasy. No purchase necessary, must be legal drinking age.
Yogi Berra once said, it ain't over till it's over. It's over. 51-12, Hamilton leads, so some questions still remain. Solomon Elimimian, of course, that injury on the sideline, how it will affect him and the BC Lions, and perhaps even the quarterback situation for the Hamilton Tiger Cats. We saw Jeff Matthews warming up, and you wonder if this is it for Zach Collaros. You would think that they might do that.
Yeah, that kind of becomes the biggest question at this stage of the football game, as the outcome appears to be in very little doubt. But yeah, you start thinking about, okay, now getting some other people some reps and getting your key guys out of this ball game healthy.
Usually put the cap on, that's it.
He made a hell of a catch, too.
That's a big night for Collaros, Dwayne.
That's a big night for anybody. Pretty impressive.
4 touchdown passes. 14 on the season. Beck still in. Goes over the middle. Dangerous, though. And obviously, he has some chemistry right now with Courtney Taylor. There's a penalty flag. That was in the backfield as Beck delivered that football.
Holding BC number 54. 10-yard penalty. Repeat, second down.
Dean Valley into the game.
And the Lions on the other end weren't happy on the hit that Courtney Taylor took, because there have been a couple times in this ball game. We saw it once with Arsenault in the first half where the guy was down and basically just needed to be touched and frankly got blasted.
There is no get up, let up from the Hamilton Tiger Cat D again. Up big or down. Second down and 20. Here comes the blitz again. Taylor now trying to shake Simone Lawrence, and he can't. Up near the 50-yard line, didn't get to the initial line of scrimmage, and once again they'll boot it here in this fourth quarter. And I'm sure the BC Lions and Hamilton Tiger Cats would just love to see this clock run.
Yeah, and that's nice execution by John Beck, recognizing the blitz and making the right throw, but it also tells you the Hamilton Tiger Cats have the right call on that. Given that down and distance, they're forcing him to make a short, quick throw that's not going to get a first down without some missed tackles.
For the first time tonight, Brandon Banks is not back to return punts, and that was almost blocked. Terrell Sickfield bobbles it and is dropped there. Bo Lacombo was downfield. And a new quarterback for the Hamilton Tiger Cats. Jeff Matthews from Cornell will finish this up.
A pitcher who can paint the corners is known as a Rembrandt. At GMC, we get why people love that kind of precision. After all, in everything we build, that's exactly what we deliver. This is Precision. Welcome to the show.